I wondered what the hell you were doing, and I was like, "Oh wait, why are you just leaving?" And then
Because
realized
I'm
we weren't in
allowed
the right
to. Yeah.
chat. No, I
I
thought you were
started
just
the
like
stream
being
too.
like,
Yeah.
"Oh,
Uh huh.
okay,
It's just going. Yeah. Figure y'all could
okay."
figure it out.
Uh,
I
who
did.
missing? Carl. Hi, people. We're now all here. Uh, I'm Amy. This is Curse of Strahd. We're gonna get into some shit. I'm gonna be DMing. We're gonna go around. We're gonna introduce everybody, who they are, who they're playing, and one thing they are happy that happened this week or something they are looking forward to next week. Now, I promised last time we're gonna go in reverse order, so we're gonna start with Alex. Maybe. Is Alex here?
He's here, but for some reason, we
Oh
can't
no.
hear
If
him
Alex
right
is
now.
here, he is muted.
So,
No, we can hear you.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yours is lighting up, not his.
I know, I know. No.
Oh,
I wonder what happened. Leave and rejoin.
Okay, while we're waiting, we're gonna go with Nick first. Maybe? Oh no.
Nick is also muted now.
I was just muted though. That was the only problem with me. I'm good. I was just muted. Hi, I'm Nick. I'm playing Unerva. She's an artificer and she's cool. And I'm excited because Jenny's birthday's coming up. And that's exciting. So, yeah.
Hey!
Nice.
Awesome. Uh, we're gonna we're gonna skip Blue just now while they try and help with technical problems. We're gonna go to Taylor.
I play Prim. She likes to jump on things and stab things and be really bad at stealth, apparently.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey!
Okay.
I'm excited to go
Okay.
see Hosier in 2 weeks.
Nah.
Ooh, that'll be good.
In Kansas City, too. It'll be dope.
Ooh.
Someone come kill me from the internet, you know, it'll be fine.
I mean, I'm sure Kansas City's a big place.
It's so big
Okay.
it's in
You'll be
2
fine.
states, Amy. It's
Yeah.
so-
Right,
yeah.
I'm sorry, why would I know that?
No,
We don't learn
I mean,
US
that's what I'm saying.
geography.
You're right. It is. It's huge. It's in 2 different states, so you don't even know what state she's going to be in. Well, I guess
Yeah.
if you look up where
Kansas
the Hosier
and
concert is.
Missouri.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
exactly.
Missouri.
You didn't have to remind them of that.
Yeah. Please no one kill Taylor. We do need her for the game.
I want to die.
Mhm.
Oh god. Right, we're gonna go back to Alex on that note.
Okay.
Sometimes the insides come out too much.
Hi, I'm Alex, and I can be heard now. I'm excited about that.
Bird chef.
I play Vidove. He's a Warforged paladin, and he loves the water and he loves fish. And I'm excited for going to a convention next weekend. That'll be pretty cool because I haven't been to one in a long time. And I'm also excited for SummerSlam,
Hell yeah.
wrestling stuff.
Please no, I'm gonna ask you personally, please do not send me any messages about it because I am not gonna be able to watch it until like 4 days afterwards. I need to
I'm
avoid
gonna
the
I'm gonna
internet.
I'm gonna send you messages, but they'll all be lies. I'll be like,
Okay. I'm just
I'll be
gonna
like,
delete
God himself
Discord.
came down and had a match.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna delete Discord for a couple days. It's
Stone
fine.
Cold Steve Austin showed up.
That might actually
Andre the
happen.
Giant
Though.
beat
Andre the Giant is back. There we go.
Andre the Giant came back from the dead, and
Oh,
he beat the
He
shit out of Hulk
ripped
Hogan.
Hulk Hogan in half.
Logan Paul
and
is the
covered himself in the
WWE champion.
blood.
how dare you? Don't even joke about that shit. Okay, coming on to the problem child. Hi, Blue.
Hi. I'm everybody's favorite swing from across the room yelling into a microphone. I'm playing Seraphim, He is mad at everybody, confused at what he wants, and at least 6'2" on a good day. Um, I'm excited for the same things Alex is excited for, and he's took 2, which is greedy of him.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
The same
so
thing.
yes. Fuck.
You can be excited about the same thing as someone else.
I'm excited to go to the convention and for SummerSlam.
I'm gonna have to just keep like alternating which one of you two goes first. um, okay, we're gonna move on
Probably.
to
I took yours. You
Mhm,
took mine.
mhm.
yeah.
Also,
Okay.
just so I can be clear on something real quick. So on the little like stream that we have, whenever I talk, my little character's mouth moves, right? So that
Oh,
means my
whatever.
character now has 2 different voices, and I think that's funny.
That is really cool.
That's okay.
We will go to Mammoth.
Hey, folks. I am Mammoth. I play Dargo, the Druid Daddy. Actually, that sounds weird. Never mind.
No, that's right.
I mean, I know it's technically accurate, but okay. Anyways, I am actually excited for the same convention that Blue and Alex are at because I will be there. So, yeah.
Amazing.
This is my
Sorry, my
biggest fan,
computer's about to
actually.
die. Oh god, we're having so many technical problems. There we go.
Sorry.
And last but not least, we have Carl.
Hey, so I'm Carl. I am playing the Paladin Extraordinaire Gathramundo. He is recently come into the possession of a headband of intellect, so people will now be able to see the actual genius level intellect that it is giving him. What I am excited for, I'm going to steal a little bit of thunder. Amy got her tickets, her flights booked. Very happy about that. But I've also been building a couple of pieces of terrain for when I'm going to go ahead and run a D&D campaign. Probably get ready to start inviting people to it sometime in the next week or so. Probably. Oh, now it's late July, so it probably won't be starting until like September. But things are coming together for it.
That's so exciting.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have talked before. I have been planning my birthday trip to America to come and meet the D&D homies, and me and my partner finally got our flights booked. It is paid for. My bank account is crying, but the trip is officially on. We have like 3 months until that, less than 3 months now until I come over, and I am so excited. Yeah, it's gonna be good, and I can't wait to traumatize you all in person. Speaking
I
of
just
the
say that I
drama,
did in the car earlier. I did mention to Alex that the headband of intellect that get. I'm sorry, I'm hearing myself. Sorry. The headband of intellect that Get got made me nervous.
Mm.
Because I'm excited.
y'all have had some pretty cool items so far, and I'm excited to see how they get used against me. I am excited.
You know, I think the item that I chose, I made myself suffer with that because it doesn't really do anything cool. It's just for fishing.
We'll I'm sure you'll find creative ways to use it.
It's gonna be like Gone from Hunter x Hunter, if anybody's ever seen that.
Interesting.
Can't believe this man just pronounced the X in Hunter x Hunter.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay,
Get him.
so last time, y'all were stood in a forest in front of a black carriage, from which a very tall, very beautiful lady that you're aware of stepped out, had a conversation with you, tried to steal one of your party, Harrington, we miss you. We're sad you're not here. I'll try not to kill Irina today. I promise nothing. Yeah, so y'all had a bit of a fight, and she promptly left. As you guys forced her hand between choosing to continue fighting you or losing Irina. As I believe 3 of you had like weapons to her throat.
Yeah.
And as she left, there was tiny little tiefling boy in the carriage, and we left with a few of you comforting the others, and y'all are just sitting in this forest clearing. What do?
I believe. Whose son was it again? I'm very sorry. It was
Mine.
Yeah, I believe I was over there with you, trying to like comfort you.
Mhm.
Well, he was attempting to understand emotion and comfort you, but he was. I don't know if you wanted to continue that because I felt like I think we kind of finished it off because you were just like, oh,
Yeah, we did.
yeah, and I think we went back to the group to try and what's the word I'm looking for? Um, I want to say dissolve the issue, but I don't think that's the right word.
Regroup and rebrand. Yeah, something like that. So,
Mhm.
or rebrand. You know what I'm talking about.
Like reconvene, discuss what happened, discuss
Yeah,
future
because
plans.
I mean,
Reduce, reuse,
I,
recycle.
I mean, it is pretty crazy just getting ran up on by, what's basically the big bad. Well, not basically, is the big bad.
What?
I did
No,
want
she's
to,
just trying to rule her land.
It's the campaign's called Curse of Strahd.
yeah, she's trying to curse us. Um, I did want to give a bit of credit because I think we handled ourselves pretty well.
We were chaotic and disorganized.
I don't know. I thought
Yes,
we did fine.
I think all of us equally were very much on cue and did good.
Definitely on
Everyone.
the
Nobody
same
got hurt, I
page.
guess.
Is there so? Can I do like a perception check or like a survival check to see like which way the cart went off in? Like if we might be able to like follow its tracks or if it left any tracks? Or was it some sort of like
You
magical ass cart?
no, you already know which way. So you were at a fork in the road, and one, like the left-hand track was just more dirt, and the right-hand track was almost like a broken down like cobblestone. So it used to be like really well maintained. And the cart went down the cobblestone road.
Okay, so there's no way for it to like leave tracks because it's all rocks and stuff, right?
Yeah, pretty much. It is following the track, and I believe like from either there being a sign in the road or from one of the party members or one of the NPCs, you know that that is the way to Castle Ravenloft, which is where Strahd lives, and the other way was to go towards the town of Vallaki.
Oh, right, we were going to that town, right? Damn. Well, I mean, I guess then the only thing
Well,
to do is
kind
just
of, because it was like, what's his dick that cut his own fucking head off like an idiot. He wanted to hide his sister. We don't really want to hide her. We want to more like protect her slash use her spade.
bait.
I don't know about being used as bait or anything, y'all. Like I'm just gonna need some time to chill, and like that was a lot. I
Just shoot
mean,
yourself in the face and disappear again. What's the problem?
I don't know. Like I'll go with whatever y'all think is best right now. But I'm just gonna take some time to like reflect and reconsider my own life choices, you know?
I think, well, Vidov, I think if anything, we should drop her off, and then we can go back to what we were doing, which is very clearly taking out Strahd.
So where do we drop her off at?
Shouldn't we drop her off at the
Wallaki?
Well, Palaki?
The city that
I
we were
think we
going to
should
hide her at?
stick
Yeah,
with her
yeah.
though. You really want to drop her off?
For now.
I mean, maybe there's something in Wallaki that'll help us fight Strahd. I mean, it doesn't hurt to go travel, see what we can find.
Sure, we can see what's happening there.
We need those items still, don't we?
Yes, there's like a book that was soaked in a side of a wine cask that was aged for 400 years, and a sword hilt that's inside. What does somebody wrote this down, right?
Yeah, it should be in the pin chat, Game Room Live or something.
I think it's in the
really
actual
prefer-
Curse of Strahd chat. Hold on. Fin. It is in the Curse of Strahd chat.
And what are these items that we need? I'm very interested.
It's from a prophecy.
Right, because you're all prophesized to be prophecy people.
Yeah.
Yes, we told you. You
Let
didn't
me.
know about the prophecy? Serious business.
Unerva goes on constantly about the.
You know
Over
the
the
prophet.
prophecy.
You have mentioned this several times. But I mean, you weren't there
Hold
when it
on.
was first conceived of.
We have.
But you're
Cast
part of
of
it now.
Wine, Walls of Bone, Sword of
I have it
Sunlight.
right. It's the Tome of Strahd, the Holy Symbol of Ravenkind, the Sun Sword, Strahd's enemy's identity, and Strahd's location. As to like where the big fight is gonna happen.
I mean, then I think the best idea would be to go there and ask if anybody knows about this stuff. We can't just assume that we would be able to easily find them. I mean, there's no harm in information gathering.
This is true. But we don't know where to find the shit, right? So we go to this town and see if they have this shit?
Maybe not if they have it, but they may have ideas of where it could be.
Point us in the direction of it.
Yeah, I say we go to town.
Church of Lathander or something. They might have some sword or know where one might be.
Maybe.
One thing we haven't considered.
What's that?
We have an advantage.
What's the advantage?
We know what she's after. And he looks over at crap, what's the girl's name again? Got the guns.
Irina.
Irina.
I'm terrible with names, I apologize. As long as Irina stays with us, yes, we will be in danger from Strahd, but we know that Strahd will always come for her.
This is true.
Oh wait, Irina still has the messenger stone, doesn't she?
She still has a sending stone
Yeah.
in her
I don't
pocket.
think
Yes.
she can get rid of it.
Yeah, so but the sending stone can't send images, can it?
No, just messages.
Dargo raises his hand and casts minor illusion in front of everyone as like a kind of demonstration thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it shows a like representation of Strahd and a Venus flytrap like entity just kind of like surrounding her and then attacking, which basically would translate to we can lay a trap.
Yeah.
DM.
Mm-hmm.
Is that sending stone? Can I roll an Arcana check to know if like it can be scryed upon or if she's being tracked through this other than the the single intention of a sending stone?
Ooh.
Or would I need to know other types of magic? Because if I need to like know detect magic or something like that, I totally get it.
Like, do you have any kind of like scrying spell? Do you know like anything more in depth other than people can scry?
I don't
So
think so, but let me double check. Because I have like my
I'm
mind shielding
yeah.
situation, but that's it. And the
I'm
fact that
just
I
trying
can
to
use telepathy, so I
yeah,
was kind of going
like
off that.
people might know a bit better than me, but I don't know if you're able to ascertain if an object is being used to scry on someone. I don't know if that leaves like any kind of remnant.
My only thought was
Um,
that if I gave her my ring of mind shielding, would that stop her from getting tracked upon? But then that mind track doesn't work out because Strahd's met all of us. She could find us whenever she wanted if she has that possibility. So never mind.
sorry.
No, it's okay. I just had to
It
go
was a
through
good
it.
idea. It was a good thought though.
Yeah.
Um, but like I don't think that even knowing like the spell in depth and knowing like how it works and everything, I don't know if you would know
Probably wouldn't.
if an object has been used
That's
within
not like
scrying.
that's not like why I was looking. Like I wasn't
Yeah.
like, oh my
Okay.
god, she's watching us through that. I just wanted to know if I could block a potential, but I wasn't
Okay.
approaching it the right way, so it's fine.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
You know enough about like tracking to know that this could be used to track Arena, but it could also be a number of different things.
Yeah.
It could be a number of objects on Irina. It could be Irina herself. You're just not sure.
Hmm. Very interesting situation. Yeah, I mean that stone is the big problem because any plans that we could potentially come up with, she's gonna somehow know unless we use, fucking sign language or minor illusion messaging.
The next one isn't a continuous feedback.
Well, that's just kind of what it made out to be sent. Like that's what I was imagining as like how it sounded. That it was like she basically just like bugged our phones type thing.
I think there's the potential that we could be bugged, but we don't know.
Right. Or maybe there's someone in the town who is magically inclined that could tell us more about what this kind of thing is.
What do I know about Wallach being from the area?
You know that it is a town probably approximate size to Barovia. They haven't seemed to have had as much issues with Strahd. You don't know if that's because the people there are more compliant. You don't know if it's because of Irina being in the town. But yeah, they hold a number of festivals throughout the year. There's pretty much one. There's like a new one continually happening. Because their mayor thinks it is going to like keep morale up and make everyone happier in the long run. So it's a lot of higher ups trying to cover and try and like smoke and mirrors away from the situation that everybody is in.
Hmm.
I share my information.
Okay. Well, if there's festivals going on, then that's even higher chances that there being different people there, people that wouldn't normally be there. A lot of people go to festivals.
Good chance to socialize.
I will say you are also aware that between like the towns and like villages and stuff, there isn't a whole lot of travel. Like between they all kind of stick to their own area. Just because it is so dangerous to be kind of outside the safety of the walls, I guess. But like obviously nothing's ever fully okay, but it's a lot more dangerous to be out on the road. And because of that, people tend to stay kind of in their little towns. There is the occasional traveler, occasional like trade off happening, occasional merchants, but it's not like a really big thing that even if say festivals were happening, you know that like it wouldn't be like the whole of Barovia would go to Vallaki for this. It would be
Okay.
maybe a handful of people.
Well, either way, I think the general consensus is to go to the town. So
You have to find more things.
Yeah.
So,
Yes,
information
it's
either way.
good ideas. Plus, they probably have lots of pastries there.
you're so right.
So we want
I
to
mean,
go. I actually have
they
some work to
definitely-
do on my armor, so if you don't mind, I'm going to do that in the cart. Does anyone know how to drive the cart? Fuck. Our cart driver cut his own that fucking head off.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pull the cart.
Okay.
I will pull the cart as I always do.
for an hour.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, I'm fine.
like with
I don't have
the
to hold the horses.
With the
or-
Yeah,
horses.
I'm gonna help
with
the horses.
Just give
Okay.
them
With
a
the
bit of
horses. I'm not carrying the horses. this
guiding the
time.
horses.
Okay.
Guiding the horses.
I was gonna say, I gotta
Okay.
borrow my
Leading-
spell
leading
slot
by
really freaking
example.
fast.
Yeah, no, I want you to keep your spells. Don't waste them on me.
All right.
I will
I
ask
have
before
vehicle
you guys.
proficiency with land vehicle.
Sorry, I think I missed that because I talked over you. I'm really
Me
sorry.
too.
Could you just repeat that one for me?
Sorry, I was just saying that I have proficiency with the land vehicle for the cart.
There
Cool.
you go. You guide the rock man and he guide the horses.
All right.
And I need to work on my armor.
I will ask before you guys set off. Are you wanting to have any kind of short rest? Are you wanting to long rest here? Like, what is the
Long.
plan?
Well, we're in the middle of nowhere, right?
You're in the middle of the forest, yeah.
We're at the base of a waterfall.
No, we
No,
we moved much past that.
Oh,
We
so
moved
we just
because
had a long rest then.
Yeah, we moved because that stupid bird
No, we
lied to me.
fought. We fought the.
Yeah,
Fought
you got
Dracula.
lied to by a bird.
The bird is not the word.
I just
Well,
wanted to
he
double
gave
check
word, he
because
I need a long rest,
of the whole fight just happening.
and we leveled up,
Yeah.
so we don't get that until we long rest. So
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't have to. I'm not trying to like influence anything. It was just to see like, is anyone wanting to do any kind of rest, or are we just powering forward?
We can do a rest.
Can we rest?
Um,
Can we use like some of the greenery from like just off the road to like cover part of the carriage and like push it off to the side a little bit? Like hide it off the path?
yes, we can
Yeah.
make it grow thicker too with druid crafting.
I have the plant growth spell, so I can just use that to make us like a hideaway hut,
Boom.
Yeah.
if you'll allow that, Amy. Technically, it's just a big thicket. But additionally,
Thicket.
just a quick note, guys. I now have the ability to cast invisibility as a racial.
Not yet. After your long rest.
Yes, after my long rest. Amy, can I roll an insight to see if Darko would know if like Irina would be a target at other towns, like if other people would be wary of her, because this is we're like the 6th adventuring group, right? So it might not be a bad idea to try to hide her if we go to town.
She
Yeah,
said that she's never made it further than this, I thought.
Yeah, she said that this is the furthest they've made it. This
we should be good.
is the first fight that she's been there for with Strahd. And this is the first time the adventure party has survived a fight with Strahd.
Makes me a
You do
little
also
cocky.
know that both her brother and dad wanted her in Vallaki because it was known to be safer. So from the information you have, you don't believe that she's any more imminent threat than she is right now.
Understood. Player to DM, I can make her invisible for this session.
Camera.
So
I feel like
that
everything's
She can make herself invisible. She knows invisible.
sorry.
that she does. Okay, never mind. Retracting.
Sorry, is that any better? Because I feel like I was going really like stop starting everything was really like
Yeah, you sound fine.
my stream
now.
wasn't
I mean,
great.
you
Is that
weren't-
okay?
You looked okay. It
We
wasn't
weren't
too
having
bad.
any issues
Yeah,
over here.
Okay.
but you sound good.
Cool. Yeah, if people want to get greenery and stuff together, and help Dargo, I would like whoever is helping, like disguise the cart or like setting up a rest area, to roll a survival check, please.
Okay. I'm rolling with physical dice today.
Ooh, I'm proud of you. I only remembered that I needed dice for this game when Coco mentioned me playing my dice game, and I went, "Oh yeah, I need dice."
Mhm.
So that's the level I'm at today.
21.
Okay, is anyone else
Ooh.
helping?
I got a natural 20 on that.
Nice. For
Survival to build it.
yeah, like in total, how much?
I think that our proficiency bonus went up, right? Oops,
Not yet.
All right, that's outdated sheet. 1 second. That'd be
Mine is
a
still the
23.
same number. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. Is anyone else helping? Is anyone else doing anything like particular of note?
I'm working on a piece of my armor. I'm gonna ask Geth to help me with.
Okay.
Geth, come here. I want to try something for us to try to see if it works. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So, basically, I want to test out the second level spell that I'm going to be getting, called Vortex Warp.
Oh god, I don't like the
Yeah.
sound of that.
Yeah.
Pray tell, what does Vortex Warp do?
It says I magically twist the space around a creature I can see within range. In my opinion, I shoot out like a little drone that grabs them, and then it moves them to another space I can see within 90 feet of me, against their will.
I hate that.
So
Okay.
I can grab. See, with this, I could grab like a wizard and put him right in front of us, right in front of us. You know.
I very quickly suspect this is going to be a banned spell.
Well,
I
No.
hate that. No, there is one ban spell at the table, and I think it's one that most DMs in Irony ban, and it's Silvery Barbs. I don't think it's a fair spell.
Ew,
I like
it's
silvery
so
barbs.
good. I love silvery barb.
I think it's fair. This is a con save though, and then
Okay.
they just teleport to another place. But it has to be a surface or a liquid that can support the target without having to squeeze. So you can't just drop somebody off a mountain,
No.
right? But you can put them on like a rickety bridge. You could put them on, stuff like that.
I love that you can move a wizard, because wizards are definitely known for their con.
Right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'd argue you wouldn't be able to put them on a rickety bridge that would immediately collapse.
Depends how
Because it
rickety.
needs to be it depends.
There's a
well,
lot
no,
of places I'd like to put a wizard, am I right?
You said it was a surface that can support them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, read the wording on it and think about it, Amy. Okay.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm not. To be fair, I'm not going to ban any spells. I don't think that's fair, especially like mid campaign. It's not fair for me to do. I'm gonna regret life choices, but I'll make it work. So you all can have silvery barbs if you want it.
We don't even
Um,
have any wizards right now.
I know you do. Irina's a wizard.
Yeah, but that's Harrington.
Yeah, true.
Reaction spell.
Who needs
You don't
one of
mind me
them?
taking any reaction spell I can fucking find.
You do love a reaction spell.
I'm a cleric.
When are you not? Okay.
When warlock.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
So we know all of your characters are sad and gay. We get it. No,
What are
right.
yours?
Not always sad. Yeah, so with like super high survival rolls, y'all make a really good rest area. The cart is completely covered up unless you were very close to it and inspecting very closely. You wouldn't know it wasn't just part of the foliage. All is well. Is anyone doing anything before we rest?
Yeah, actually, I was hoping I could talk to Dargo.
Okay.
So I passed through this mountain a couple of years ago. It wasn't for very long, but I remember that there were these flowers that we used to have that used to grow here, and they made the best tea. But I haven't been able to find them in so long. And I know that you're a little bit more nature attuned. So I was hoping that if you see them, you could help me find some. And I'll show him like a little drawing of like a violet flower that I like just have in my bag in my book that I keep so I can find it.
Okay.
Okay. Dargo pulls out his own book and scribbles a quick sketch of it. I guess I could roll a nature check to see if I recognize it.
Yeah, Roman nature.
See, that is a 21.
Um, yeah, no, you had it in your part of the world. You know what it is.
Okay.
All I really remember is that I saw it growing at the bottom of some trees once. It tasted more like berries, and we would drink it before we went to bed, and like your mind wouldn't race when you were trying to fall asleep. It was really nice. That's it.
Out of character, this sounds like NyQuil.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want to find melatonin on the road.
Fair enough. I can cast sleep, but sure.
I thought it would be good to find it, you fuck.
Yeah, I will. I'm just playing around. Dargo
I
nods
took a
and,
drink. Sorry, I took a drink at the wrong time.
yeah,
I'm gonna kill
Dargo
her one
nods
day.
and says, "I'll help if I can, if we find it."
All right, man. Thanks. I really appreciate it.
Certainly.
If you need help with anything, you know, that's
Yeah.
all he says.
Yeah, and Dargo kind of clenches his fist a little bit, not at Seraphin, but having just lost his son again, he's obviously a little bit emotionally distraught, and he just nods politely.
Yeah, Seraphin doesn't know how to be like emotionally vulnerable, so he's kind of just like, "Hey, we all have to keep going. So here's something that you can, look for while we're walking if you need something to think about." Basically, is like,
Here, have a purpose.
yeah, I'm like, "Hey, you want something else to think about?"
Before Vidove decides to take his quote unquote rest, he just wants to look around and see if there's any like streams or ponds nearby.
You haven't seen one in the last maybe 45 minutes of walking. As you moved away from the. Actually, you know what? Before I say that, let me actually I don't know, check the map. 2 seconds. That
While
would
you're
help, wouldn't
checking,
it?
how does one
Only if
attune
you
an
want it to be
item?
correct. Sorry.
You basically meditate and cuddle it for an hour.
Before or after a long rest?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't have to be during a rest, I don't think. Correct if I'm wrong.
Okay.
You just gotta
Can
think about it real hard.
I want to think about my item. I would like to attune my item.
Okay, remind me what it is,
I'm
please.
not going to. I'll message you.
Okay.
It's imprint.
Oh, I think I know what it is.
Okay.
Does it go in your feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know what it is. Yeah, no, there are Vidove, there is no water around. You haven't seen any water since you left the waterfall around 45 minutes to an hour ago.
Vidove is slightly saddened by that, but then he will just go into his sentry's rest. So he just goes inert. But he still can see and hear around him. He's just powered down for the time being.
On battery saver mode.
Yeah, like the swishy, swirly orb stuff in his belly just stops moving, and he just like closes basically, like because he floats in between the two, and then when he goes into rest, it just closes.
So like his limbs are separated by like a couple centimeters, and when he rests, they just kind of like settle into each other. So he's like 2 inches shorter.
Can I cast magic illusion on him so he just literally looks like a pile of rocks so he can hide?
I mean, I
Yeah,
kind of already
sure.
do look like a pile of rocks, but I am very shiny. So
Face down, ass up, he's a boulder.
I mean,
Y'all should have seen this thick ass boulder in the Sean game last night. It could have got it, and it did get it from a villager. I'm pretty sure
Dude, what?
it was double cheeked
Oh.
up. The boulder. Go watch the irony from last night. You'll see it.
Yep.
I guess does that make me a thick ass boulder?
Probably.
Depends.
And
I guess that's up to you, bud.
I'm a double cheeked up boulder, I guess,
There you go.
and I'm very shiny.
Just throw some sand on him. Go to sleep.
Oh, okay.
Not the conversation I was expecting tonight.
I also made force grenades. Good night.
So I guess Dargo is making a statue of a Warforged head down, ass up. Okay.
I think when you go to like try and like craft or like do your spell on him, he like turns back on. He's like, "What are you doing?"
No, I'm not actually gonna do that.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Dargo says, I understand you are a watcher, yes?
Yeah.
If you wish to watch in silence, I can help you blend in with nature near here if you would like.
I sure. Yeah. I mean, I usually when it comes to people resting, I usually just go to I turn off for a little while until everybody goes to sleep, and then I turn back on because I don't need to rest as much as everyone else. So I tend to like to make sure everyone's okay.
Understood. This a small illusion then for you, and he casts minor illusion on him. It won't move with you, so just be wary if you see someone approaching. You'll need
Pretty
to stay
sure it'll
still.
offer this.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It'll make blending in a little easier. I mean, it's not every day you see rocks as shiny as mine, so I think it'll be helpful.
Dargo does nods and then heads into, I guess, the little. Is this like a plant tent? I guess I never really determined that, did I?
I was gonna try to make like a plant growth, like kind of like wall, that turns the back of the tent to like an open, or the back of the cart into like an open, bigger tent that's just kind of camouflaged. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
that'd be cool. Like those like car tents you get.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a camo sheet. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. Cool. If there's no other business, you guys take your rest. Oh look, a lake! We're gonna take a quick break.
Yeah.
like pig fighting you for a moment.
We're playing D&D now.
Hello, we're back to playing
Hello.
D&D. Hello. Yeah, y'all are in the middle of a rest. Did anyone stay up?
We took watches, right? We always take
Yeah.
watches.
We always take watch.
Gotta take a watch.
Okay.
I shut down for 6 hours, and then after 6 hours, I woke up.
I have
But-
magical sleep too, so
Who is taking the first watch then?
I'll
I'll take the first watch.
Take last watch.
Middle.
Okay. You guys are gonna roll perception.
I have dice. And
Alright.
Sick.
And I am gonna find the thing that tells me what happens when I roll a certain number.
I rolled a 21, but I feel like I was lost and didn't take a shift, but
I got a 17. 'Cause I rolled an 18.
I'm technically never sleeping, so should I just do passive
I-
perception?
Sorry, please talk among yourselves. I'm gonna need to go for 2 seconds. There's something wrong with the cat.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
rolled a 24.
Sick.
I'm so down for Amish cinnamon rolls.
Amish cinnamon
they're
roll?
so good. I put it in the
Amish
chat,
It's in the chat?
in the Curse of Strahd chat.
Okay. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Ignore the cookies, but this is why I've gained 60 pounds.
I would say
From the
5,000
Amish cinnamon
calories.
rolls?
No, well, yeah, but then like the cookies that my kid made, and she makes
Oh, yeah,
something.
ooh, yeah, that's a big ass cinnamon roll.
Oh my, fucking huge, dude.
They look good.
And they're
There's the rest
homemade,
of us
fresh
nothing.
made every day.
They're just getting Amish with it? Too?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The whole place. They have it's got a lot of
That's
like
gooey.
meats and delicious things. Walking into that restaurant, it smells so freaking good.
Look at that creme just trapped beneath the cellophane.
Yeah, is it a flavor or is that just the basic
That's
flavor?
cream
of cinnamon
cheese,
roll?
right?
It's like a cream cheese
Yeah.
icing.
Oh my god, that's probably so.
It's so
Yellower than I expected it to be, but it's probably just homemade and not, fucking
Yeah.
Pillsbury white sugar ass motherfucking frosting.
yeah. It also just doesn't taste like that. Like I don't really know how to describe it, but it's tastes like homemade frosting, I guess. From the pros, the ones who don't sit on TikTok, they're worried about cinnamon rolls, okay?
Yeah.
And non-processed meat. It's
Amy doesn't like cinnamon.
oh shit. I'm sure we can find something else. They've got really a lot of cool shit.
She loves chocolate cake.
They had like homemade pecan pie. Oh, I had to stop myself because it would have been bad.
Yeah.
I've never had.
Oh my god, then we'll try that.
So I know what you were saying there, like, with the whole unprocessed meat thing. But one of the funny things, you don't want unprocessed meat because that's raw.
You're right. Actually, you do. They give it to you raw though.
That's she.
Oh,
They just don't give you the whole
Well, it
cow,
just
although I
depends what
bet
the
you could.
Process is, y'all. Like, skinning and butchering
English
a
is
cow is not
hard.
processing it. You know what I mean? Processing it is a lot more than that.
That's just preparing.
Yeah. Like when you say processed meat, there's a lot more that goes into it than just cutting up a dead animal.
well, I know. It's just
It was
people
bad English.
interchange prepare and it's a buzzword of like, oh, I don't want the prepared meats, and it's just like, well, unless you're gonna like prepare it yourself with like as a butcher, then yeah, you do.
You imagine somebody just
But-
hands you like
It's
fucking-
more a matter of-
They're like, yeah, figure it out.
While the thing's still twitching.
Yeah, I don't know. I worked in a deli for a while, and that's one of the things that was always weird. Like, do you have anything unprocessed? It's like, what the hell do you mean by that? You know?
Well, yeah, you tell them most of the things you have, unless you have like
What
bologna and shit.
processes are you
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but-
Processed meat is compacted slabs of meat. That
Yeah,
a
they
deli's
just don't
not
understand.
selling that, you know?
Well, strictly
Sometimes they
speaking,
got like that loaf of
any
steak.
sausage is processed meat.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I was
Well,
using it in a way to
sausage is
describe it
cooked
as
before it's
natural,
packed.
though.
Yeah, I understand, and like I said, I understand where you're going with that. It's just having worked in delis and that kind of stuff, and my grandfather was a butcher, so like unprocessed meat. Okay, here's a live cow.
Yeah.
You know. But no, our meats have way too many additives and that kind of shit in them. But that's just because they want to extend the shelf lives, but the longer it's on the shelf, the longer it's in you. So
If I could afford it, or really if I had a big enough freezer. The problem is it's only affordable if you buy a shit ton of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been trying to figure out a way to deal with that, but
Get a
I'm
big
just eating more
freezer.
vegetarian these days.
Have a big freezer.
Are we still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops.
Now the whole world knows your grandfather was a butcher, Carl.
They're gonna be able to track you
You
down.
might as well have just leaked your address, bro.
Right.
I mean, he's been dead for 40 years, and I never met him. So
Well, give
They're
us
gonna
an
find you.
exact date.
Maybe do you know any maiden names? Maybe.
What was the zodiac sign?
You don't even have any maiden names.
Maiden name list. Oh fuck!
Maybe first pets names, that kind of thing.
What street did you grow up on?
I would tell you, because I have a funny story. And this is how I get in trouble.
What do you think even happened to the cat? She
I
said
don't
the
know, but
cat's
I was-
doing a weird thing. She made a weird
He's probably,
face
like,
too.
coughing stuff
What
up,
if
I
he
guess.
turned into like a little alien or something? And like
She'll be like
that's the last time we've ever
rhino.
seen Amy.
I'm just glad no one knocked on her
She's gonna
door.
come
The
back and have, like,
cat's
a
doing
brain
a
flood.
weird thing. Yeah, when she comes back, she is the cat.
Well, they are making an Alien 2, right? Or Alien sequel, another one.
Dude, I just watched that
From
prequel for Predator.
Romulus.
Prey. Y'all seen that? Prey? It's really, really good.
Is that what I'm talking about?
Has anyone gone and seen the new Deadpool?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Oh my
Is it
fucking
good?
No.
god, it's good.
Don't
Like,
you
is
say
it
a
worth
fucking word.
it?
I
Is it
can't-
worth it to go
yes,
to theaters?
yes,
Okay,
yes.
That's all I need to know.
Yeah. Go to the theaters. Get surprised. Don't read anything online. Go see the movie.
Oh, no.
Everybody,
I don't
do
even-
it
I'm
now.
not online.
Hopefully soon.
It's
I'm
good.
gonna pay rent first, and then maybe we'll see Deadpool.
I went to the drive-in because it's always $10 to get into the drive-in. Good.
Maybe if we go at like a Monday at 10 a.m., we can see
Yeah.
it for like $5.
How's the cat?
I need to end the stream. I'm really, really sorry.
Oh no! What?
Right.
Oh no.
Ending
you all right?
died.
He's coughing and sounds like he's choking, so I need to go and sort
Uh-oh.
that.
All right.
Okay,
Okay.
right.
All
Good night.
Good night.
Love you guys.
Night.
Bye.
Love you.
Right.
What happened?